Alright, so, Dynamite has announced another crossover using their pulp characters, and they're going to be doing a Shadow and Green Hornet crossover. Now, this is something I've always wanted, but first off, I gotta bring up the obvious, the elephant in the room. Aren't they technically already doing that with their current crossover with not just the Shadow and Green Hornet, but also with, with all the other pulp characters in the story arc, in the 8-part story called Masks? Well, apparently I did a little digging on this, and this is going to be an out of continuity story with that doesn't involve the continuity of Masks. This is going to be a different one involving just Green Hornet and the Shadow. The writer is going to be Michael Urslin, and the interior artwork is going to be done by Keith Burns. Now, I'm not familiar with Keith Burns, but I have heard of Michael Urslin. I think he had some hand in the Dark Knight as well. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, this is something I'm really excited for. This is a crossover I've always wanted to happen. I mean, yeah, I technically got my wish already in Masks, but just the Shadow and Green Hornet is cool. Now, apparently the story is it's going to be around the early days of World War II, and these guys are teaming up to fight Nazis. Okay, fight Nazis. That's good. That's a good enough reason to bring the Shadow and Green Hornet together. But yeah, this is something I was always interested in, just a solo crossover between these two. I know my good friend, the Mount Vernon kid, Chris, I know you're watching, I know you're excited to see another team-up between the Shadow and Green Hornet, so I'm really curious, because it looks like, they said this one's going to be about, I think they said 4 parts. I think this is going to be a 4-part, as opposed to the 8-part Masks story, so that's going to be interesting in and of itself to see them. And I'm really wondering how they're going to play this off, because like I said, I don't think it's going to be in the same continuity as Masks. So, yeah. But with the Green Hornet and Shadow crossover, I'm wondering how they're going to react to one another. They have very different methods. They're obviously, as you can see right here in issue 1, they're going to fight, but still, I find this really interesting. Not a lot I can say about this other than I'm really hyped. And for those wondering when this is coming out, this is going to appear in July, so that's when the first issue debuts, so stay tuned for that. And having said all that, like I said, I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this crossover, where they're going to take it, and how they're going to balance, the Green Hornet and the Shadow, and how they're going to balance them out individually. So this is going to be interesting regardless. So yeah. Anyway, guys, needless to say, I'm hyped for another Green Hornet and Shadow team-up, just these two. So, in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, you guys tell me what you think of the Green Hornet and Shadow crossover. Are you interested? Do you want to pick it up? You guys let me know. Later.